right, we are here for East Palestine Lodge 417, second episode of our YouTube channel. This is called Not an Old Man's Game.
Hi, I'm Brad McGovern. I'm 20 years old and I have been a Freemason with East Palestine Lodge for about a year now.
Brad, thank you for coming on. Why did you become a Mason, or what drove you to become a Mason?
One of the biggest things that made me become a Mason, I was always interested in it. I grew up in East Palestine and just always saw the signs and never knew what they meant. And it was something whenever I was growing up that really kind of fascinated me. And up until I was about 19 years old, Wade gave me my petition for my birthday.
Great.
And that's what really drove me to the point of wanting to become a Mason, and that was definitely one of the greatest things I've done so far. So.
Awesome. That is awesome. Before you entered Freemasonry, I know you said you saw the signs around town. How did you view Freemasonry? What did you think of it before? Did you have any aspect of it?
I didn't really have any aspects of Freemasonry. It was something that, you heard so much about, but you didn't know anything about. And it was really, really hard to kind of get an aspect of what it is. And I did my research before coming into the lodge, and almost scared myself.
You find some crazy stuff on there, right? All right, some of these questions here we got coming up just kind of have to do with age. There's a lot of misconception about age in Freemasonry. Do you think more men of your age would enjoy or like the journey and destination of Freemasonry?
I think it's a great thing to get into at my age, around the 19, 20-year-old age.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the greatest things, and I'm happy that I started so early, because now I'm able to progress through Freemasonry the rest of my life. I'll be a 20-year Mason whenever I'm 40 years old. So,
right.
I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope a lot more people my age do get into it. It's a great social aspect. You get so many ties within your community, and it's just amazing altogether.
To go off of that, ties in your community and ties within Lodge, we hear a lot of people say that you get out of Freemasonry what you put into Freemasonry. Can you elaborate on that just a little bit?
Yeah, I think there's no other way to say it other than you get what you get from what you put in. That kind of explains itself there, but I have noticed that the more that you come in and the more that you actually do get into that social aspect and talk to people, you start to get these great ties within the communities that you're in, and then once you get to travel even further.
Sure.
And we just came back from Indiana, and that was one of the greatest experiences ever, seeing people that I've never met before come up to me, shake my hand, and call me brother. And just having that great connection with everybody is amazing.
Yes, definitely is. What would you say to somebody that has expressed interest in Freemasonry, or you may think would make a good Freemason?
I'd say do it. It's amazing. There's really no other way to say it. I'm really at a loss for words to describe what Masonry is. And it's not just because it's secretive. It's just because there's no other way to do it. I would say do it as early as you can and as quick as you can, and make a difference.
Great. We hear a lot of people say that they have an interest in Freemasonry, but they've seen the pictures that we post on Facebook and different various social media pages and think that it's something you have to be at every night, all month. What would you say to them on the time spent in Lodge and what you actually have to be here?
I would say what you want to do is put as much time as you can in. One of the first things that was said to me was, don't let this get in the way of your family, your job, and everything else that is very important to you. And that would be one of the first things I told somebody. When I got into Freemasonry, I was just getting my auctioneer's license. I was in the middle of school for real estate license, and I was just constantly busy, and I still was able to find the time. and the memorization, I was still able to find time. I used the little bit of time that I had to invest into it, and everybody understands. If you can't make it to one meeting, we understand. I've missed meetings. I try not to, but everybody does it. So
Right. Okay. What is Freemasonry to you?
Freemasonry to me is as simple as faith, hope, and charity. That's kind of our motto. That's what we go off of. It's been a great thing so far. I'm only a year in, so there's a lot more to discover and keep going forward in the future years. But just that faith, hope, and charity is something that has been that has impacted my life a lot already in the little time that I've been in Freemasonry, and I just love it. It's a great way to, of course, be social, be in your community, be active in your community, and be able to see the struggles and help people out as much as you can.
Great. Okay, this is one of our questions we hit every time. A lot of debate on Masonic rings. Are you a points in and points out?
I actually don't have a Masonic ring.
Okay.
I have a tattoo.
Got it.
So that right there is kind of my big thing. I got the tattoo instead of the ring because
Sure.
I feel like I'll lose a ring.
Understandably
but
so.
If I do get a ring, it's definitely going to be points out.
Points out.
I think we need to spread the light. We don't quite have to remind ourselves that we are Masons. We've done enough to remind ourselves that we're Masons. So
Awesome. All right. What up to this point has been your favorite thing about Freemasonry?
Oh, my most favorite thing about Freemasonry is just the social networking mainly is one of the greatest things, and that constant feeling that no matter where you go, no matter what lodge you go to, you are welcomed. And that's a great thing for everybody, that's for sure.
Great. Well, this is going to wrap up our second episode. Brad, we appreciate you coming on, and we will be seeing you in the future. Thank you.